There is a strange thing about speed. We think the faster we move, the closer we get to where we want to be. But in the rush, we forget to look at the map. Hustle culture convinces you that motion is the same as progress. But a fast wrong turn still takes you further from your destination. And the truth is, many people have been sprinting for years, only to realize they're running in circles. Their feet are moving, but their life hasn't shifted. The world praises the ones who wake before the sun, who work until their eyes blur, who sleep with their phones beside them in case an opportunity calls. We applaud the exhaustion, the endless coffee, the constant go. But nobody asks, where are they actually going? Hustle culture sells a picture of success painted in urgency. But urgency has a cost. It blinds you to the details that actually matter. And here's the irony: when you're trapped in constant motion, life begins to resemble an endlessly scrolling feed. Days blur into each other. Achievements pile up like unopened letters addressed to you, but never read. The applause you're chasing? It's a sound that fades the moment it's given. The finish line moves every time you get close, and so you run again, never questioning why it keeps disappearing. Imagine walking through a dense forest at night with only a flashlight. You see the ground right in front of you, but you never notice the mountain in the distance. You never look up to see the stars. This is what urgency does: it narrows your vision until you mistake the path for the destination. A life of endless hustle feels like rowing a boat in a storm. You move with all your strength, but the waves choose your direction. When you are always in a hurry, your eyes no longer see clearly. You stop noticing small clues, quiet moments, gentle signs that would have shown you a better path. You may win the sprint, but you lose the journey. And the truth is, most of life is not a sprint. A sprint drains you quickly. Even if you win, you arrive with nothing left to give. And life, real life, demands that you keep showing up, day after day. If hustle is like burning a candle at both ends, slow living is like tending a steady fire that warms you all night. But there's another cost, one that hides until it's too late: the erosion of your inner voice. When you're always reacting to what the world throws at you, you stop asking, is this still what I want? Years can pass in a blur. And one day, you wake up realizing you've been climbing a ladder that's leaning against the wrong wall. Time is not a racetrack, it is a river. You cannot rush the river without disturbing its flow. And yet, we keep trying. Paddling faster, ignoring the scenery, desperate to arrive. But arrival is an illusion. Even when you get there, your mind is already rushing to the next there. Hustle culture is the belief that life is somewhere else. Slow living is the understanding that life is here. We treat time as if it's a currency stored in a vault. But time is not stored, it's flowing past you right now. You cannot save it. You cannot hoard it. You can only live it. The greatest travelers are not the ones who cover the most distance, but the ones who remember the most of where they've been. And memory, the kind that nourishes you, requires stillness. It requires you to pause long enough for the moment to leave an imprint. If you never pause to take in the view, you're not truly moving forward, you're just being carried. There is another way to move. One that is not slow for the sake of slowness, but deliberate for the sake of depth. It is choosing to walk instead of run when you know the view is worth seeing. It is asking not, how fast can I finish, but what deserves my energy today? It is being willing to stop. Not because you are tired, but because you have seen enough for this moment. The secret is this: the person who moves slowly but with purpose will always outlast the one who moves quickly without direction. Living differently is not about rejecting ambition, it's about redefining it. It's the ambition to live fully, not just quickly. To create work that feels alive years from now, not just done by Friday. It's trusting that what is meant for you will not require you to destroy yourself to have it. It's walking with the patience of someone planting a tree they may never sit under, knowing someone else will one day rest in its shade. Meaning grows in the spaces you are not rushing through. Speed is not the enemy. But speed without awareness is a thief. It steals your attention, your clarity, and eventually, your joy. Life is not asking you to move faster. It is asking you to see more clearly. The question is, will you listen? If you are ready to work with more intention and less noise, this space is for you. Subscribe to Nobi Sensei, and together we'll trade the rush for a rhythm that lasts.